Hey guys, Cal here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be Th14 Sneaky Goblin attack strategy, using it for farming in preparation for oh, drop my phone. Using it in preparation for Town Hall 15. We haven't really done too much Town Hall 14 farming on the channel, just because I never really farmed Town Hall 14, just because usually when you're already the maxed out Town Hall, when an update comes out, you can just kind of coast with the update and you'll just have enough time to kind of upgrade whatever's important. But because Town 15 is coming around, I do want to at least try getting close to maxing out these walls. Probably won't, just because I've been slacking, but I also want to see if the Town Hall 14 Sneaky Goblins will do good. I recorded a attack earlier, but for some reason I thought to myself that we'd only be needing elixir. Gold and elixir, of course, is needed, so we're going to be farming everything. And because we're farming everything, we're going to be doing 2 full camps. We won't be doing like our dark elixir farming. We're not going to be trying to only get that dark elixir. We're going to be trying to get everything, and because we're trying to get everything, that of course means that we have to just use more in our army. So this is pretty much going to be semi-pushing. This one is 500k of both, which is kind of what we're looking for. I'm going to be using heroes just because I have them. Heroes aren't necessary. They're just good at Town Hall 14 as you hit these stronger bases to kind of chunk out the base. So this one is a bit rough, but I think we'll be able to get into it here. I'm going to start with the, what's it called? Flameflinger. The best one for this attack strategy is because it takes out sections of the base without really interacting with a lot of the defenses, and we're just going to kind of let it coast right now until we hit a problematic section, which will be this area right here with that mortar and that expo. We want to go relatively quickly just because sneaky goblins do take a bit of time, so we don't want to waste too much time on the attack when we don't need to. We're just going to start up here, send in all the heroes here. You can be a bit more strategic with it, but because this is farming, I'm just going to drop the hero. We'll drop a few sneaky goblins here to help out, and we're going to pop king, pop warden, and we're just going to try chunking out this base, getting as much as we can, because of course the more we get now, the less we really need to worry about later. I'm just going to make this invisible right here, just because we might be able to just take out the town hall right away, and taking out that town hall right away will of course just make it easier for us in the long run, so we don't have to really worry about it. I'm just going to pop my Royal Champion ability, and we're just going to keep on moving. It looks like our Flameflinger took a hit, which is fine, and here we're just going to start targeting whatever is left around this base, being this little section here. With the Flameflinger and all siege machines, you actually don't even really need a jump spell, but you never know when you'll need it. I'll be using it for this gold storage up here, but essentially all we're doing is trickling for the rest of this loot here. Very easy attack, especially with the heroes, to get all the loot. Not much a base can really do still against sneaky goblins, especially if you're rocking the heroes. There are ways to do this without heroes, and it's definitely a lot harder, especially at Town Hall 14 without heroes, just because of the sheer amount of HP things have, but also because of that town hall. The town hall having that little poison makes it so that you have to kind of sit around and wait for the poison to kind of end, which takes up a lot of time. That's why if you can take out the town hall with your heroes, you should do so. But here we got everything. We already got the 2 stars, so I'm not even going to try and be effective with this. I'm just going to drop everything. It looks like, oh, there's I didn't see that drill right there. It doesn't really matter. I'll use the rest of these, and we'll just drop everything here and move on to the next attack. We got 500k of each, which is great. That's mostly what I'm looking for, is the golden elixir. We're just going to re-cook it up, and I'm just going to gem this right now. I have plenty of gems, and I usually do 2 attacks, but I messed up earlier, so I'm just going to gem up my mistakes here. I won't be doing it without heroes just because I have them. But if you are having troubles farming, especially with the sneaky goblins, I don't think heroes are usually the problem. I'll do another video on this where I'm farming dark elixir for you all who want dark elixir farming, but specifically for everything, you just kind of want to use what resources you have. In my case, it is the heroes. But using the heroes the same way I'm using them, either way, is fine. It doesn't really matter about the levels. You'll just get less out of them. Here we have a 600k of each, which is great. We have a external town hall with not much around it. So actually I'm going to use my sneaky goblins for this one because there isn't much around it. And we're just going to come in with our heroes up here at the top section. Where are the mortars? We have mortars and expos on this side. So we're just going to come on up here with the top. I'm going to do 2, 1, 1. I'm pretty much doing this to clear out the storages and everything that my goblins would hit, so I don't really waste that hero HP and damage on things that my sneaky goblins won't have trouble dealing with to begin with, if that makes sense. So we're going to start dropping in all the heroes. Sometimes I like holding on to the warden, but for the most part, using the warden with your heroes to get the most out of them is the way to go. It looks like our king wanted to dodge us real quick, so I'm just going to drop a few sneaky goblins here, and let's warden ability it up to get some of this storage in the core without having to use our invisibility spells here. So we're going to be taking out a hero and kind of walking around. This guy, Flinger, is going to be perfectly fine sniping out the rest of the defenses here. Not going to be in any threat. We're just going to pop our warden, royal champion there to one-shot things. No need to waste some attack here. I'm going to make this invisible. Save our queen to take out this queen and take out some more of this core. I'm going to pop my queen ability. She is going to go down to that bomb. Probably it's a good habit to get into, to kind of popping your queen ability and not letting it go to auto, just because saving that HP for those bombs is useful, because you never really want to have your queen die when she's invisible. It's a lot of wasted HP, it's a lot of wasted damage. So whenever available, be sure to save that HP there. I'm going to be throwing in some more sneaky goblins. We're easily again going to get above that threshold that we need to get to. I think if you have the time, or if you are already there, you can definitely just do this in Legend. I think it works in Legend, especially if you're Town Hall 14 and you're near max like me. You don't really have to search. You're going to guaranteed have that 500k every single time. It's really if you're going to be attacking a lot, which, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not going to be doing a lot of attacks. But if you are doing a lot of attacks, or if you're doing more than the attacks of Legend League, probably don't go in Legend League. But if you're going to do about the same amount of attacks you have in Legend, being those, I'm just going to do this. We didn't even use many of our invisibility spells. Then maybe Legend League is an option for you. But again, we're going to get the easy loot. Going to end on a 92%, especially if you have maxed heroes. But if you do want me to do this again, but with Dark Elixir, I do a lot of videos on Dark Elixir farming. Be sure to check that out. But if you, what is happening here? Okay, we're doing something like that. I do a lot of videos on Dark Elixir farming, just not at Town Hall 14. But if you want a Dark Elixir farming strategy at Town Hall 14, seeing how I do it with the Sneaky Goblins, I'll definitely do an episode on it. I don't mind farming a little bit of Dark Elixir for a video, because of course you need Dark Elixir for the, what's it called, the goblins anyways. But just like that, we got a few walls, but we already had a lot of loot. Let's check it out. So we got about 1 million each, which is pretty good. There probably is other ways of sniping out loot. We have done many attacks with Dark Elixir, and just by sniping out the Town Hall and the Dark Elixir, maybe if we just do Town Hall 14 sniping, I think I will do that. Next video will be Town Hall 14. We'll be sniping Town Halls, seeing if it actually is more effective to do that. Because just having it looks like 1.2 mil, that feels like we usually get that much when we're Dark Elixir farming. So I'll do an experiment. We'll just do like sniping out some. We're going for our straight path to Town Hall, taking out elixir storages and seeing if we can increase those odds. But I guess it's not all about elixir, it's also about gold. So we got about 2 million total elixir and gold, which are the important things. So we'll definitely do another video though. I'm pretty curious to see if we can optimize this route, because 1 mil for 2 attacks doesn't feel like it's that great, but also that feels pretty decent at the same time. Let me know how your guys' farming, especially at Town Hall 14, is. If you're getting like 2 million a sit down, or if you're just doing what I'm doing and having a pretty easy 1 mil. I like the Sneaky Goblins because it's a consistent one where it's never hard to get that 1 million. So it's just me rambling right now, but that's my thoughts. That's the attack strategy. Let me go over it one more time. It's 8 wall breakers, the rest Sneaky Goblins. If you notice, I can do another Sneaky Goblin here. I just don't, because it's actually 4, and the reason why it's like that is because each one is 3, meaning that this is like in the empty space, so this one doesn't really count. If you really want to maximize it, I would just put 2 archers and do something like this. This is the official one where it's 2 archers, Sneaky Goblins, and a wall breaker, but I just cut the middleman and don't use the archer. But now that you don't actually need to, it doesn't use elixir, I might just throw those in, especially if we are just using the full army every single time. It doesn't hurt to use that. Maybe snipe a thing or 2 off with those archers. So 1 jump spell, rest invisibility spell. You never really know when you're going to need a jump spell. As you saw last attack, especially, sometimes you don't even need the invisibility spells. But the invisibility spells are very versatile. I recommend you learn to use them if you don't already. But hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.